So I was just chilling, watching some YouTube, and I noticed this video in my recommendations that I have yet to watch called "Your Dummy Views Boost in Dokkan Events," uploaded by Dokkan Memes. Clip is from Truth, right? And I'll just let the clip play since it's pretty short, and you'll understand what the video will be about after you finish watching the clip.
I'm screaming this. If you're using your boosts on Dokkan events, no disrespect to Mac, but you're a damn dummy. You're just a goddamn dummy. Like, Dokkan events, people cry, there's nothing to do in the game. Like, Mac, dude, you're literally saying, you're trying to speed run the content in the game so you can complain that there's no content in the game, right? Like, do the Dokkan events to get the medals you need, and then use your boost to get the double chances for the link levels. That's so much, dude. It's so much more like important to do it that way.
All right, but before I go into like my points and stuff, let me just give some background information about myself personally, right? I also have been someone who tries to police people on what they can do, and not just Dokkan but other games. And I've tried to like stop myself from doing it. I still do it on occasion sometimes, but I try to stop myself from doing it. So I guess what I'm about to say, like in the next few minutes, you could call me a hypocrite all you want. And okay, I'll admit that it's kind of true. I kind of am a hypocrite, but that doesn't. So, but like, how do I find the words? I should have like maybe written the script, but just, yeah, that makes me a hypocrite, but and that means that I'm not safe from criticism. Just the same way how Truth is not safe from criticism as well. Like I think he's an all right guy, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna start, bending over and just like just call him a king or whatever his most of his fanboys do. And when I say that, like, I understand not all of his fans are policing people like this, right? But you cannot tell me that a majority of his fans are like this, or at least a loud minority, right? Just go on Twitter, go into the replies and stuff, and you'll see people constantly calling people idiots for like summoning, doing things that they want to do, and then people are gonna be like, no, that's not the correct way you're supposed to play the game. Let me ask you this question: what is the correct way you play the game? And you know what the answer to that is? None. There is no correct way. You play the game how you want. That's how any game is like, right? Like there's no correct way to play the game. And I understand Truth does not always do this, right? For God's sake, this clip is from 3 months ago. But just go into any of his recent summoning streams, you'll see that like he does this on multiple occasions. And like this is just really annoying to me because it just does nothing but add extra toxicity to community. And I've heard some people, or not heard, but I think like maybe some people might say, yeah, well, I'm adding toxicity to the community by doing this. And to that I say, sure, but in my opinion, I'm rightfully calling someone out on their bullshit, for lack of a better word, because you should not police people. Like you really should not police people on what they should do, especially not in this sort of manner where you blast them on YouTube in front of thousands of people, right? Like that's just not right. And another thing is, right, is it's not exactly like this guy was even like claiming the game has no content. He just said he wanted the boost to be changed from 3 to 5. Like that's not that big of a deal. He didn't say the game has no content. I don't know this guy personally, but I think it's quite honestly rude that you just blast this guy. And and to be honest, I can understand where he's coming from. As a person who spends their boost on link levels, right? I don't grind link levels past boost, by the way. I hate grinding links past boost because like it just takes way too much time, and I personally don't find the end result too much rewarding, right? Because the grind is so ridiculously long that I don't find it rewarding to get the final link level in the end. But I personally can see where he's coming from because doing Dokkan events extra times is not content. I'm sorry, it's not content. It's not fun, and it's not exactly like he's saving himself that much time. He's just saving himself 6 extra minutes. So if he didn't use the boost on a Dokkan event, then like what, he has to spend 6 extra minutes to grind the event? Like that's ridiculous. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like just let people play how the game however they want, right? And it doesn't just apply to stuff like this. It also applies to summoning. Now, summoning to a degree I can kind of understand because in my point, and not my point of view, but like in my opinion, there is like a better way you could be summoning than just spending singles on every banner, right? Like if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna say you shouldn't because like I said, it's ultimately your game. But I personally think that you could be spending your stones in a better way. But like I said, that's just me. I will not call you an idiot or a dummy or blast you in front of thousands of people. Not like I have a fan base to begin with, but I will not blast you in front of people like that. And I think at the end of the day, Truth forgets this is a mobile game and not just a mobile game, but it's a mobile game without rules. Well, there are rules, like obviously you can't hack the game, right, or cheat or stuff like that. But like this is a game where you can do like or play the however you want. Like imagine if Minecraft YouTubers said something like, "Oh, the only way you can play Minecraft is by using mods, and if you play the game vanilla, then you're not playing the game right, and you're an idiot," and they blast you in front of thousands of people. Like that would be ridiculous, right? Like I get that Minecraft maybe is an extreme example because it's a game that costs money, way bigger, uh, I guess, limit to it because you can do way more Minecraft than you can do in Dokkan, obviously. But my point being is that there's no correct way to play the game. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. And again, no, like I don't hate the guy. I just think this is a really shitty take that has happened multiple times. Adds nothing but just toxicity. And honestly, his fans um, who do this and like this stuff too on Twitter and I guess Reddit and whatever social media there is out there, like his fans who just constantly police people on what they can do. This just really needs to stop, in my opinion. And if you're a true fan and you dislike this video without even watching it, just fuck you, man. Like you should at least this video is not that long. You should really just okay. I guess that's maybe hypocritical of me because now I'm being toxic. But like you should just watch the video and just understand where I'm coming from, right? It's not exactly like I'm just making this out of thin air. Just watch like maybe 10 truth videos. Tell me how many times he policed. If he policed less than 3 times, I'll fucking delete this video, I swear. Okay, I guess that's really the end of it though. I got kind of toxic towards the end, so I do apologize for that. But yeah.